Greetings, dear ones. The equinox brings a whole new level of energy. New life possibilities that were not possible before may become available. The energy of the equinox occurs amidst one of the most turbulent and uncertain decades we will ever experience. This is a rare time when all the old structures and old thinking must be completely seen and changed. More opportunities to evolve may be present right now. Many of you are already feeling this energy. Don't worry if you don't feel it, but trust that it is there and is strongly pushing us to do something bold and practical. To further transform core outdated life structures. As you tune into your inner guidance, you will be reminded of what these structures represent to you personally and why they must go. This is not a reason to fear, but to develop a deeper level of patience, self-love, and courage to move into a whole new way of living. On September 18th, the supermoon comes and the lunar eclipse opens the corridor of eclipses. Relationships come to the fore at all levels. Relations between countries will be rebuilt at the global level. This is already happening. Retributions have already begun. New associations between countries are coming to the fore. The same thing in relationships between people is now coming to the fore, and many are reconsidering them. If there were any problems, at the full moon they always show themselves in full, especially at the supermoon. The full moon rarely passes in a calm mode. We are very emotional, impressionable, we experience any processes very deeply, therefore most likely at the full moon some situations for each of us will heat up to the limit. Globally, this also applies to countries. If there are problems in relationships, we will have to deal with them whether we want to or not. But we will have to deal with these issues. You can put it off as long as you like. But if you do not decide now, everything will worsen during and after the eclipses. The situation around this full moon is very tense, and it is very important not to make emotional decisions during this period. In order not to cause harm, it is very important to make thoughtful decisions from a rational approach. Then this period can be a plus. When you part with something but at the same time acquire something new, which will allow you to multiply your result in the next 6 months. It is important not to avoid the situation, but to find a way out, as a result of which you will be a winner. This can and should be done. This is the only way to benefit from any situation during this full moon. And for this you need to try to stay cool and not make rash decisions. The supermoon has fantastic potential, helping us to transfer our ideas from our heads into physical form. So use it to your advantage. We are now in a time of rare challenges and opportunities that have not been seen in a generation before. To make the most of this portal, respect where you are in each moment, no matter how you feel or look. Also respect others, even if they are overreacting to something you said or did. We are all in this together. This means allowing for the crazy ups and downs in temperament and ability to cope with what may sometimes seem unmanageable. It means respecting yourself and others. For being here on Earth now, to evolve and help humanity create a whole new reality. Remember that everything that happens or manifests in our lives has a purpose. There is no one to blame. There is no situation to fight. There is only you living in these times as best you can. This means doing the best you can in each moment. Let go of the linear focus on time and achievement. If your ego is blaming you for what needs to be done, you have a wise inner self that is quantum and has a larger vision beyond linear time in this life. This larger part of you is fully aware of what is happening in our lives and our future. Relax more and ask for a higher perspective and understanding. Thank you all.